Okay, what is up, guys? Darksiders 3 Force Hollow trailer released about 2 days ago. I saw it the other day. I thought it was really interesting, so we're just going to go ahead and break it down. It's really short, only about a minute, so we'll run through it real quick. I'll call it how I sees it, and then we'll go back and rewind. Fucking metal music. Sleek fantasy graphics. First look at the hammer. Perfect dodge. Forward slam down. Energy burst. Uppercut. Uppercut. That's a cutscene. Slam down. Switch over to the hammer. Charge slam down. Swimming. Okay. Alright, so there's the new power for traversal. So we got like attack, boom. And then we got magic attack for it, which I think is that energy burst that you saw earlier. And then you got the traversal magic. Boom! There you go, like Super Saiyan power up. And then the hero stance. Crispy ass logo on the Darksiders 3. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Skeleton boy over here. I was actually expecting like a bigger enemy, but then bam, they slam you with this fucking cool ass. I guess he's a boss. He looks fucking wicked though. Stuff nightmares are made of. Alright, let's just restart it. Okay, so let's talk about the weapons. So far we got the Flame Hollow, which gives you the flails, which flails are like something with a hilt and a chain access. And then we have the hammer. Okay, so now, and the whip, obviously. Now, the way these weapons are formed is Fury's hilt. That is her particular weapon. Fury's hilt's name is Scorn. And just like War and Death, they have their particular weapons, a sword and a scythe. Her hilt is what makes these weapons transformable into these physical things. I feel like it's some sort of like dark energy she absorbs from the bosses. So, you know, flame and force, and then bam, you got the hair. And then she materializes it. So, which this kind of takes me, let's just show the materialization real quick. Hey, Dante. Let's just show the materialization real quick at 25. Let's get there. Bam. And this is why I feel like they're going to go DMC Devil May Cry route. Let's just pause it up right here. Okay, she draws back. And it just materializes. She draws back. Materializes. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're going to go Devil May Cry combo style. Okay. I can imagine what they got going on now with the whip, with the flails, with the hammer. Imagine the combinations if they are a hotkey like in DMC. If they are a hotkey like in DMC, I feel like that is a very good route. I did catch myself playing Darksiders 2 quite a bit, like just not using a lot of the weapons and just, you know, picking and choosing and trashing a lot, having too much space or whatnot. So I think they're trying to cut it in the middle here to make this nice fusion. I feel like with the consoles now being what they're being, I am playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now, and the difference from Origins is just very spectacular. You can definitely tell it's a different game. You got the perfect dodges in here. Let's just go back a little bit. You can start this off with the perfect dodge. I feel like they're trying to make it more precise and more clean on the weapons in combat. You've obviously seen in other trailers where she's swinging a blue sword, but that's obviously just like a key weapon. And yeah, but I feel like they're gonna give us a lot of play with this. You see the charge with the hammer in mid-air. Switching back and forth with weapons is very easy. Now, what concerns me though is switching back and forth from hollow powers. Are you going to be able to switch from flame to force very easily or no? Okay, so the power, force hollow. This is some sort of magnetic energy, dark energy. And I'm digging this whole, you're going to use this for traversing. I think that's really cool. But what I'm looking forward to is using it in combat more so. And when she does, I do believe that is going to be that energy burst that you see kind of right there at the end. Let's go back a few. Nope. Yeah, right there. So that's going to be implemented in combat. And with the flails, with the Flame Hollow, it's the jump. So it'll be interesting. I can only imagine the combos now. You could like aerial combo an enemy, use the flails to like boost them up again, with your jump if that like turns into some sort of comet, and then like slam them down with the hammer, which will be very, very interesting. Let's talk about what these weapons actually are. Yeah, so I talked about the traversing and all that. So let's just pause this up real quick. Let's dim the noise. All right, so let's just read it from the official website. Let's just peep this real quick. From the official website, we got Mortal Kombat style, just as metal as the trailer. Okay, and you can read up on those if you want. We'll read forces. They're pretty much the same thing, but they just say this one jumps and you have explosive techniques. And then we'll read forces. We got 2 more opening up still, so I don't know if they'll remain a mystery or if they'll release those in another 1-minute trailers later on. Let's read forces. We'll go in a little bit of an acting role here. Okay. The Force Hollow allows Fury the collection and precise focusing of energy into concentrated attacks, with Scorn, Fury's hilt, taking on the appearance of a giant hammer. Fury can shatter her enemy's defenses and inflict severe damage. Scorn can also act as a focal point for magnetic attraction, allowing Fury to draw in energy, this is interesting, rubble, and even enemies, before releasing it all in a single explosive burst. With great effort, Fury can maintain this magnetic sphere to traverse walls and ceilings. Okay, and you get a bunch of cool pictures. Okay, so what I'm thinking here, to throw in combinations with everything, I mean, just imagine knocking them back, sucking them up with the magnetic force, blowing them back, depending on the angle they go. Lift them up in the air, whip them all, you know, or like suck them in like, oh, okay, now I'm just like peeping here, like my brain is working. So DMC Devil May Cry had these little throwing shurikens where you could throw them out and they'd grab enemies and bring you in, and then you could like, you know, proceed with whatever combo you'd like there. So I'm getting a little feel like I like Devil May Cry. I can't, like, I really like DMC. I'm looking forward to Devil May Cry, whatever. But yeah, I just really feel like Darksiders is focusing, they're using the PlayStation 4's or this generation console's abilities more precise and focused, unlike Darksiders 2, where it was like quantity probably, like with 20-something dungeons, or like triple the size of Darksiders 1. And I feel like they're a little focused on what is important, and they have the ability and the experience and the know-how to execute them flawlessly. I'm digging this style. I'm so looking forward to Darksiders 3 and what they have to offer, the story. A little bit of tidbit of info. If you go and check, and if you want to read some Darksiders comics, they have some. I recommend them. One of the comics actually shows you the origin story of War's flying shuriken. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, you see the angel who wielded that weapon and why it was in the Twilight Cathedral and what she did in that area and all this stuff. It's pretty cool. And then Death like fucking kills her, sort of, whatever, spoilers. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna let this trailer run for the rest of the show. If you like what you see, like what you hear, you drop a like if you want, subscribe if you want. I'm not forcing ya. Peace.